Disappear to find yourself. In a world where everyone is watching you and its noise fills every corner of your life, have you ever thought about the art of disappearance? We don't mean physical disappearance, but rather the smart retreat from the spotlight, stepping away from the noise, and breaking free from societal expectations that consume you without you even realizing it. Distancing yourself from people is not a weakness. It is a hidden strength mastered only by the wise. It is a quiet space where you can rebuild yourself away from distractions, learn to rely on yourself, and develop your abilities without comparing yourself to others. But the question remains, how can you disappear without losing your presence? And how can you turn your solitude into a launchpad for a stronger and more successful life? In this guide, we will uncover the secrets of the art of smart disappearance and how your conscious isolation can become the most powerful step toward growth and breaking free from limitations. If you are ready to embark on a journey toward a stronger and more aware version of yourself, these words are written for you. Isolation does not mean hatred for others. Seeking moments of solitude in your daily life allows you to regain focus, solve problems, and face challenges. Although isolation is often linked to loneliness, it has a positive side, as it helps you discover yourself in ways you never could before. Despite the price you pay for choosing to distance yourself from others, isolation is associated with creativity and deep thinking. While reliance on others is important, renewing your mind by spending some time alone is equally necessary. Certainly, collaboration is the key to success, but innovation and making crucial life decisions often happen in moments of solitude. However, it is essential to be present when others need you, while also setting aside time each day to be alone and reflect on your life, dreams, and goals. Choose the time that suits you best, whether early in the morning, before bed, or during the day. And make this time sacred in your daily routine, even if it is just for 10 minutes. Although the idea of being alone may seem daunting to some, temporary social isolation can be a crucial step toward personal growth. How can isolation help you develop yourself? By eliminating external distractions, you challenge yourself to achieve personal growth. Like any muscle, practicing mindful solitude strengthens your mental resilience and helps you think more deeply. However, it is important to distinguish between loneliness and social isolation. Increasing the number of social connections is not a goal in itself to combat loneliness. Rather, the focus should be on building meaningful relationships and maintaining them. Scientists have linked happiness to exercise and reduced use of social media. They have also found that spending time in nature enhances joy and satisfaction. Interestingly, studies have shown that intelligent people often prefer isolation. Why do intelligent people prefer isolation? According to evolutionary psychology, intelligence evolved as a mechanism for solving new problems. In the past, frequent contact with friends was necessary for survival. But with higher intelligence, the need for others to solve problems diminishes. Thus, highly intelligent individuals can handle challenges independently, reducing their dependence on social relationships. When an intelligent person chooses to interact with you, it means you are special to them. Introverts do not fear losing social benefits. Instead, they consciously choose solitude. In fact, they are among the best friends you can have because they are loyal and genuinely consider your well-being just as they do their own. Forced isolation and its impact on health. If you choose isolation to reflect, make decisions, or solve problems, you possess a remarkable ability to endure solitude. However, if social isolation is imposed upon you, it can have negative psychological and physical effects. Studies indicate that social isolation can be as harmful to health as high blood pressure, obesity, and smoking. It is essential not to confuse social isolation with loneliness. Some people may be isolated without feeling lonely, while others may be surrounded by people but still feel alone. Isolation and mental health. Social isolation can double the risk of premature death, particularly among the elderly. Research has shown that socially isolated individuals are more likely to suffer from health issues such as high blood pressure, heart disease, weakened immune systems, anxiety, and depression. On the other hand, older adults who engage in meaningful social activities tend to live longer, experience improved moods, and find greater purpose in life. Conclusion. While loneliness can sometimes be painful, Conscious isolation can be a driving force for growth and self-improvement. Introverts are often the most loyal in their relationships because they genuinely value them. If you prefer spending time alone, you are likely someone who seeks to understand yourself on a deeper level, which is an indicator of emotional and intellectual intelligence. The key is to balance solitude with social interactions, ensuring that you build meaningful relationships without losing yourself in the noise of the world. Finally, remember that isolation is not an escape. It is a means to rediscover and nurture yourself.